Hey guys, your girl is back with another video. So I wanted to do a video on how much I lost versus made when I was doing an online MLM called the BeachBody. So get ready for this. It's going to be a very interesting video. I'm going to break down a lot of things. So let's just go ahead and do it. So a lot of y'all that aren't familiar with BeachBody, let me just explain a few things to you first. Sorry for the fan in the background. That is my computer freaking out. Sorry. So I just wanted to say that if you don't know a lot about BeachBody, BeachBody is a very interesting MLM. So it's basically this company built around health and wellness, and you selling their programs, their shakes, all that kind of thing. And the biggest thing you make money off of is their shakes, obviously. But when you start as a coach and you try to do this as a business, there's a lot of different things that factors in on how you make money, how hard you're working, so on and so forth, that kind of thing. So let's go. So to be completely and utterly honest, the highest check that I got from BeachBody was $16. Yeah, I know. So I got several checks while doing BeachBody. My highest rank was Emerald, and I had been on and off with the company for several years. But when I was 6 months plus doing this, butt to the grass, if you get the term that I'm talking about, posting, cold messaging, even though I hated it so much, like it hurt my soul to even think about doing it. I was doing all the workouts, using the shakes, so on and so forth. You know, it just got crappy after a while. So let's just dive on into all the math that I had to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and add up the checks that I got. So as you can see, I've got this calculator here in Safari just so that I can show you the calculations as we go. My first paycheck was $12. Then I got another paycheck that was $12. Then I got a $16 paycheck. Woohoo, the big bucks. Then I made $14. I'm looking here at what I wrote down. Then I made $13 and then $13. Most of these are just rounded up to the next cent or around in the general area. So the whole time that I was doing BeachBody, I made $80 friggin' dollars. Okay, 80 bucks. Obviously, didn't cover all that I needed to cover. So you get in there, and when I first began, let me see where it's at. I started off with this, $141.79. That's the first time I started. That was my BeachBody on demand and my shakes. At that point, several years ago, it was that much. Well, then I had stopped, and when I started up again, I did the BeachBody on demand. Whoa! 140. We're doing great today. Plus. And then I did another sign up with the BeachBody on demand with nutrition stuff. So that's what we're up to right now. I went through, I'll put all the business fees and stuff in last. Well, the third time I started back up, you know, you get me 3 times, you're just gonna get me, right? I signed up and got the to-be mindset, which a lot of people really like. I'm not going to completely down it, but whatever. So we're going to add 201.67. So that was just from the 3 times starting. We're already at almost 530 bucks that I put into this stinky, disgusting MLM that started off to me as something good, and my eyes have been open to what the actual problem is. Yeah, whatever. So if we went by business fees, all the times that I had to pay the business fees out, and this is as far back as they let me go. So the business fees are $16.91. And I have, as far as they let me go back on my canceled account, I have 12 months worth of this. That is $202.92. Okay. When you do the math, it's really crappy. And then, let's see. And then I did the Tubi Mindset Nutrition stuff monthly. So that was $14.96. And I only saw that twice, but I'm pretty sure I paid for that more than that. So we're just going to go with the twice that I could see on there. So that put me at $29.92. And now we get into the fun stuff. Okay? The Shakeology. All the times that I ordered Shakeology. And this is all that it would give me. Okay? So, 99. And I have, like, I've had more than this. 46 times 5. So there we go for the 5 months that they would give me that I ordered Shakeology. $497.30. I'm pretty sure I used 2 eggs. And I think that was from the first time I started. Not, like, whatever. Whew, don't even think about it. I'm trying to see if there's any other fees here. And then, like, for their merch stuff, it was, like, $47.08. So let's just add that all up and subtract what I made and see what it is. We all know how that's going to happen, right? Like, what's going to look like? It's going to be in the negatives, okay? Okay. So, in total, I spent, $523.09 plus $202.92 plus $497.30 plus, where'd that other part go? So merch stuff, I got like $47.08 plus $29.92. And then the Muscle Burns fat thing I thought was pretty cool, so I paid for that too. $37.46. That was the early access on BOD. Look at that flipping number. That's money wasted. And this is just what I can go back and see. Like, I know there's more. I order more Shakeology, and I mean, I know that there's more than that on there that they won't let me go back and see. Okay, so $1,337.77 down the drain, and I made $80. So hold on. So it's actually $1,257.77 down the drain by what I could find on BeachBody on the website, where it showed my orders, my auto ships, and things like that. That doesn't include some of the things I bought on the side, such as on my fiance's account, I did pay for his business stuff and things like that. So let's see, $1257.77 just for me. And I had him up a couple months, so we're going to estimate his. So I'm pretty sure I paid, not 15. Of course, blasted. 16.91. I'm pretty sure I paid that for like 4 months. So 67.64. And then I paid for Shakeology at least twice. And to keep him active, I paid $54.61. It was around that area, like that, like twice, because I'm getting a refund on the other one. 109.22. Plus, to get him when he got started, he paid for that. But but he didn't do anything with it. It was just to help me so I could go Emerald. He's such a nice person, even though he felt like this was a scam too. Alright, so what I made with the $80 taken off, so that's $12.57 plus 77. Whoa. No. 1257.77 plus 67.64 plus 198.92. He obviously didn't make anything. 109.22. That puts me at a whopping 1633.55. Almost $2,000 wasted on this damn MLM, when I know that my uplines made more than me, or they may not have. They may have been getting like $12 checks like me. That it was the company getting all the money, and then us getting peanuts. I'm truly frustrated because yes, that did put me in debt, and I'm super upset about that. But it's kind of eye-opening for me because this is the first time I've sat down and went through it with actual numbers instead of just eyeballing it. And when I eyeballed it, it was probably half that when I was just eyeballing and thinking. And when I went through it and opened my eyes a little bit more of like why it's like this, what it's doing. Yep. So I just want to make that video to make this video to kind of show you guys that I did work my butt off and I made $80. Woo, I made $80. I 100% did not make back all that I spent. And honestly, I did a couple Facebook ads. Don't even remember how much I paid for those. I can't add those in. This is just the minimum amount. The minimum amount that I am in debt from going in with this MLM company. And honestly, I had, which I'm going to do a video on that, but I had somebody on Facebook when I posted about some MLM horror stories and what your horror stories were. If you had any stories against MLMs, and I did list BeachBody as well. I listed Thrive and Scentsy and BeachBody, Mary Kay, all those that you guys know about and more. And I had a lady comment that BeachBody wasn't a pyramid scheme or an MLM. Basically, that it was something completely different. It was similar to an MLM, but anyways, I'll do a video on that. But yes, it is. It's very predatory. BeachBody girls are the most predatory girls that I have ever seen, other than It Works girls, and I did work for It Works for quite a while. And honestly, I only made 2 paychecks from them, and I think I made $40 from them. And I purchased a lot of merchandise, so we could only imagine. But I have learned, and this is why I'm educating people, because I don't want people to go into debt like this or have any other severe issues with an MLM. That is technically a pyramid scheme, but it's called an MLM so that it can go past the legalities and so on and so forth. But that will conclude this video for today, because I have some more ideas that I'm going to be writing down and working on. We're going to go through those, and I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go with the flow with this kind of thing, and I've got plenty of content from some people that have sent me stuff and some people's stories that I'm going to tell, along with, you guys already heard most of mine, but I'm going to be telling other people's stories as well. They are like incognito stories, so I'm obviously not going to say people's names for obvious reasons. But I just want to say that yes, MLMs are a pyramid scheme. I believe it fully, because we'll just make a whole video on that. But I fully believe that yes, it is a pyramid scheme, and that it's very damaging and predatory, and it changes so many people. Like, I have noticed that there are so many people that have changed once they like get into an MLM, including myself, and it's scary. It's scary to see and scary to watch, and I don't want to be a part of that, and I don't want other people to fall into that category and then become somebody that they're not, because we're all unique. We're not meant to be this at all. We're not meant to be like this. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your horror stories below. Tell me why you're anti-MLM too. That'd be cool. Let me know why you're anti-MLM. That'd be great. I want to hear more people's reasons. So thank you for watching. Can't wait to see you in the next video, guys.